Hello everyone, my name is Monica and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting day because my friends and I placed an order from Ecuagenera. If you're not familiar with Ecuagenera, they are a company based in Ecuador. I believe they have a US site and a site that is in their Ecuador location, but basically what they do is they ship plants and they export plants. So you can either order from their Ecuador location where you will buy plants at a little bit of a cheaper price because they're being imported to the United States. So they're going to arrive probably in not optimal conditions. Imports just tend to not arrive in the best condition. They've gone through a lot of stress. The roots have been cleaned off to meet the criteria that they need to meet in order to enter the United States. And the other option is to order from their US website. And I believe these plants have already gone through some of the process to rehab them and get them to a place where they're a little bit healthier. And so they are a little bit more expensive. So my friends and I went ahead and ordered from their just regular Ecuador site. So these are imports, direct imports. And I'm very excited. Well, actually, my friend Eris, who was the one that helped me get my Thai constellation, if you haven't watched that video, I will link it here. They actually already opened their plant. So this box arrived to their apartment, and then I made them give the rest to me so that I could film a video. My friend Zoe and I have our plants in this box, and we actually got the exact same plants. So I'm going to just randomly assign who gets what. And I probably don't have the best. Let me switch up my setup here because I feel like I need a table. I'll be right back. Okay, a little bit of a different setup here, but this is just the reality of my apartment. Okay, so here's the box. And like I said, we got the same plants, so I'm going to just randomly assign who gets what. The box comes with this paper packaging, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but I'm sure my cat will enjoy playing with that. So I'm just going to throw that on the floor. Okay, let's see. Looks like these two top ones are both the Anthurium pallidiflorums. They look pretty big, so I'll just say this one is mine. And this one is Zoe's. So I'll open Zoe's first. So this is the Anthurium pallidiflorum. I have B-roll going, but honestly I don't know how helpful that's going to be. They seem to be packaged pretty well. They're taped in this kind of craft paper. Just going to take the tape off. I'm not going to use scissors because one of my greatest fears is that I will use scissors and that I'll cut off a leaf. So I'm not playing any games here. Alright, Zoe, here's your pallidiflorum. So far it looks good. Let's take off this. Oh wow. Look at that leaf. Okay, so this is looking very nice. Looks like it's got a new leaf on the way that might not make it. It looks like it got a little bit ripped, but this is the first pallidiflorum. It looks really nice. This leaf is enormous. It is wrapped in moss. From what I can tell, the roots look pretty good. I'm not going to mess with them because this is not my plant, so I'm just going to lightly set this down. And this next one is mine. Just going to take the tape off. Okay, for a second I thought I wasn't recording and I was about to die. And I can't remember exactly how much we spent on these. I will look at the listing or the receipt that I got, and I will put it on the screen. Okay, this is the second Pallidiflorum. Let's see what it's looking like. Whoa, okay. Again, it comes in the paper, and then this like polyfill kind of. Oh, wow, okay. Big leaf. Oh, okay, all right. This looks great. Okay, so this is the second Pallidiflorum. Ah, this is my Pallidiflorum. I've been wanting one of these long-leaved Anthurium for a while now. I think they're so pretty, and they're just really unique. So it looks like this one does have a new leaf on the way. Right there, that, if I'm not mistaken, that kind of looks like a leaf. I'm going to open the next ones, and then I'm going to look at the roots. I'm so excited. I can't believe I have this one in my collection now. So hopefully the leaves stay healthy. With imports, I'm always going to assume that there's going to be some leaf loss. These are Anthurium villanorum. I don't know how to say it. They're like the same size, so I don't know. This one, I'll just say this is Zoe's and this is mine. Okay, so let's open mine. So let's see. Okay, so I'm opening them in opposite. This one is mine. Okay, I see green. That's a good sign. Oh! My goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It looks so good. So this is the Anthurium. I can't pronounce it, so I'm going to put it on the screen. Again, comes in moss. From what I can see, roots look pretty good. I will go ahead and open this and check the roots here in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and open Zoe's now. Alright, Zoe, here's your Anthurium that I can't pronounce. Oh, wow. These look really good. Yes! Wow. This one has big leaves. Look at that. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. It looks like it got slight damage right here. Looks like it got a little bit of, it got wet. But look at this. These leaves. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the monitor. It's harder to not look at it from this angle, but look, the roots look really great. So again, I'm not going to open the roots for this because it's not mine. I am going to check the roots on both of mine. Cue B-roll. Okay, I'm going to check the roots on this. Now, depending on what the roots look like, I will either put in water or just leave in moss. These roots are looking solid. So let's check and see. Honestly, these roots look great. Slight root rot. So I'm going to check for rot and take off anything that is not looking great. Okay, I'm going to do that off screen so that I can pay more attention to that. But again, this is the Pallidiflorum, the long boy. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. And this is the Villanorum. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Let's see how the roots on this guy are. When I imported the Clarinervium I honestly just put into soil right away, and it had 0 issues at all. Never went into shock or anything like that. It did amazing. So I feel a lot more comfortable ordering or importing Anthurium than I do philodendrons. My Melanochrysum had really big leaves and it looked stunning when I first got it. Ooh, this guy's falling off. When I first got it, and then it slowly just like, it lost all of the leaves and it became a stick, and I had to completely reroot, and it was just honestly not great. So let's look at the roots on this one. So far, looking really good. This brown stuff is just soil. These roots look amazing. These look fantastic. Okay, I'm going to, looks like there is slight rot, so I'm going to, off camera, just go through and pick off any rot that I see. Oh, it looks like some of the roots broke off. I don't know if you can see that. That's completely broken off, so that's kind of sad. I'm just gonna take that off. But yeah, usually I would leave them in water for a few days or a week or so, but these roots look pretty good, so I don't think I'll need to do that. Okay, so I went ahead and took off all of the broken or rotted roots. Whatever, I can't pronounce it. This one had a lot of roots that broke off in transit, which is pretty sad, but it still has a pretty good root system, because you can see these are all the ones that just broke off. So it was quite a bit of roots. So I know that it is going to go into shock, but hopefully it will recover pretty quickly. It won't lose too many leaves or anything like that. The Pallidiflorum looks amazing, really little to no rot. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make the decision to put these in moss instead of water, just because the root system is pretty solid, and I'm going to put Super Thrive in the moss. Alright, so I'm out of focus. Oh my god, have you been looking at my ring light this entire time? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the Anthurium in some water with Super Thrive, and I'm going to, while I open my other plant, which is a Hoya rosita from Canopy, I am going to leave these in water just so the roots can rehydrate a little bit. And I'm just going to leave them soaking there for a bit. And I'm going to go ahead and unbox my Hoya rosita. This is a, I just realized you can't even see what I'm doing. This is a box from Canopy Plant Co. You have a pretty good selection of Hoyas, and if you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram, because I have been on a Hoya kick. I think I mentioned this in my last video as well. So my friend Zoe and I are going to split this Hoya rosita. I believe it's a 6-inch. There is the little card from Canopy. Canopy usually does a really nice job of packaging things. And I'm just going to make a mess on my floor, and I will pick it up later. That is a problem for future money gift. Now, how exactly we're going to split this, I don't know. I just know that we are. And again, sorry for the not cute background. This is what I needed to do for this video. Alright, so again, it's got lots of that polyfill. Whoa, she's a big one. Okay, let's see. How is she? Feels firm. Looks pretty good. This kind of looks like a Hoya Bertoni. It's a Hoya rosita. This is what she looks like. Stunning. Super pretty. I don't know how I'm going to separate this. I'm just going to set this aside and then I will be right back and I will show you what I'm doing with my Anthurium. Okay, the roots have been soaking for a little bit, so I am, first of all, I'm exhausted. That took so long. But I am going to go ahead and transfer to moss. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to switch to B-roll here real quick. I'm going to put my moss into this Super Thrive water. No! Okay, never mind. My phone is full. Okay, so no more B-roll because my phone is now full. Does anybody else have, like, I don't know how people have like thousands of images on their phones, because my phone, like, the storage is donezo with a few videos. Okay, so this moss is just in water that has some Super Thrive in it. I am going to squeeze it out so that it is not sopping wet. Last thing I want is root rot. I'm just going to put some in here. Let's see. This guy here first. Then I'm just going to put the rest of the moss around it. And I'm sorry if you can't see this super well. I really wanted to be fancy and have that B-roll with my phone, but I ran out of storage. So there's this guy. Sorry about the sun, it's shifting. Okay, there's the one. Now I'm gonna do this guy. Again, I'm just squeezing the moss so that it's not super wet. Now, if the roots had been in not as great of a shape, I would just be putting these in water. But I think I'm gonna make the call that the roots look solid enough that they'll be okay in moss, which is what they came in anyway, so. All right, there is that one. I'm gonna go see if I have more moss somewhere because I think they'll be okay with this amount of moss, but I would like them to have a little bit more. Okay, I found some more moss, luckily, so I'm going to add some of this to the same Super Thrive water. I'm just gonna use the rest of this. Moist, but not wet. I think that looks a lot better. Alright, and that'll do it for this video. I am going to keep this in as high of humidity as I can, and I will definitely keep you updated on how these are doing, and hopefully, you know, I have good news to report here in a few weeks. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, like this video if you enjoyed it. Sorry, I still have a bunch of moss on my hands. Hit that bell notification so that you are notified of all of my new videos. Thanks again for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.